Honey Roses, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. You are always welcome here in this space with me. All right, I'm gonna do a collective reading. Let's see what spirit want to talk about today. Holy Spirit, come through, protect my energy, protect my Honey Roses energy. Give them clarity on their situation and help them to make the best decisions for themselves. What do you want them to know? Shuffle. The Two of Cups almost came out. Ooh. Okay, it looks like you're walking away from a situation where someone was really asking for a lot. Like, I feel like someone asked for too much of you to the point where it was overwhelming you. You had to walk away. You had to, because you knew that it could have really ended bad. I didn't want to say this, but I feel like I have to say it because I'm hearing it. That's why I paused, because I kind of felt like maybe I shouldn't say that because it's a little harsh, but I just heard it could have been the death of you. Like, maybe some of you were in a relationship where you felt threatened, like your life was threatened. And you had to plan to get out of the situation because you remembered who you are. You remembered how beautiful you are and how you don't deserve that treatment. You got to get away. I just heard it's crazy how broken people will try to trap you. And then try to trick you into believe. The Moon card just came out to clarify the Ten of Wands. And then I'm saying it's crazy how people will try to trick you to think that, what's this? Whatever. It's crazy how people will try to trick you to think that they're giving you the sun, but they're really giving you the moon. Like, you know, but I'm saying in a negative way. Like, they try to make it seem like they're giving you positivity, happiness, you know, that good treatment, you know, that you get from the sun shining down on you. They try to make it seem like all that negative energy and all those lies and all that deceit and all that concealment is good. Okay, and this is what came out when I cracked the deck. The Sun and the Devil. Like, this is a crazy combination when you think about it, and this is not a combination that I pick up often or see often. The Sun and the Devil. It's like, make sure that you I just heard the enemy will cloak himself in the light to make himself look like he's good. The enemy will make himself look like he's good, but he's really not. And it's about being able to see that when somebody's not good, but they putting on a cloak. They putting on a light. Like, they put on the light. They put on to make you see something that they want you to see for that moment. But as soon as you get comfortable, then you get caught slipping. And that's the whole plan. That's the whole plot. The enemy will come to you as the light, but really be out for blood. I just heard. The way of the world is what we're talking about here. The ways of the world. These are not the ways of people of the sun. This is not the ways of people that have a natural good nature. These are people that are toxic. These are people that toxicity runs through their bloodline. I just heard. These are people that need to be purified, but they don't think so. So most times that toxicity within a bloodline, it will continue to flow. That's why you see oftentimes family members that are of that bloodline, they all act the same. Like if there's a bunch of family members that's always talking negative about people, then that's in their bloodline. That's in their way. That's in their way of being. That's in their way. So the only way that they can purify it is if they see it and choose not to be that way anymore, genuinely, but because they want to be better people. And that's a part of breaking generational curses. And so the person that you got away from was actually under a generational curse. And people that have generational curses that don't realize it, recognize it, or know it and don't choose to heal it, when you're in proximity with them, or if you're in a relationship with them, they begin to taint your blood. And it don't even have to be a blood-to-blood contact, but it's about the energy. I'm hearing this about the frequency. Certain frequencies can penetrate you. Whoa, that's different. If the frequency is low enough, it's too difficult for you to recognize, and it could penetrate you. That's that manipulative aspect of relationships. So be careful with people like this, because they cloak themselves in the light, but they're really darkness. People that mutate in a way where they find out about what you like and then be that. Be careful with people that ask you, what do you look for in a person? That's what Spirit is saying right now. Because they could be using that to manipulate you. Ooh. They could be using that to manipulate you and make you, and turn into who you want for the time being, for as long as they need to be who you want them to be, so that they can get from you what they want to get. It's like finding out your recipe. Don't give up your recipe. Don't give up your recipe. Let time teach them who you are. Let time teach them who you are. Let time teach them who you are. That is very right, direct. They Spirit keeps saying, let time teach them who you are. Don't try to prove who you are. Let time teach them who you are. And people that you get into relationships with, don't give them everything about you. Allow time to share with them what you like and dislike. And I don't want to make you think that everybody that asks that question is a manipulative person, but it's just that Spirit is telling me that that's a manipulation tactic, and to be mindful of it. So it's better to be surface level with what you're looking for in a person. Like, you just want somebody that you can, I don't know. You want to be surface level with whatever you say. Don't give specifics about what you're looking for. Like, you're just looking for somebody to vibe with. And you just want to see where time takes the relationship. Keep it simple, because don't give up your recipe. Because everybody shouldn't have it. Everybody's not going to treat it right. Everybody's not going to respect your recipe. Okay? Don't tell them what you put in them cupcakes, because you're sweet, honey. Don't tell them what you put in your cupcakes. Okay? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. The Spirit's saying, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Kind of be vague. Be vague. Because you don't know who's who until you know. You don't want to get caught slipping, okay? I'm hearing use the magic in you. We're all magical in our own way, but use the magic in you. Find your magic in you. Use your magic in you. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. I just heard, don't let this happen again to yourself. Like, don't allow yourself to go through this again. Like, take what you learned already from the past and apply it to your future, so you don't repeat things that don't need to be repeated. So you don't end up here. Think about what you want to have a contract with. You choose your contracts, okay? Don't allow people to choose your contracts for you. What I'm hearing with the Hermit, the Magician, the Queen of Swords, and the Hanged Man upright, in reverse. It's in reverse. So you know the Hanged Man looks like it's standing up. Instead of hanging on a tree, upside down, the Hanged Man is standing up. So it's like, you know, from the concealed information from the relationship, from being with someone who was lying to you and like manipulating you and telling you or showing you that they're everything that you need them to be, after figuring out your recipe and then using it against you. Isn't that how poison works? You guys ever heard about when a snake bites you? The cure is in the venom. The cure is in the venom. The venom is the antidote. You know, scientifically, you know, it's just not like get bit again. It's not like that. It has to be, you know, manipulated in a way where it is an antidote. But you know, and that's the way that like if you have allergies, I don't know if any of you, I have allergies, and my family members have allergies. We're allergic to this world. But when you go, well, if you go get allergy shots, right? Well, first of all, you get an allergy test and they check to see what you're allergic to, right? And then in order to build your immune system, they give you a small dose of what you're allergic to over time, so you could build your immunity and your ability to withstand the allergens that affect you. So you become desensitized. You're no longer as sensitive as you were before, because they have built a tolerance within you from getting allergy shots. And it does take time, but it works. So Spirit is saying that you built a tolerance. You should be desensitized to this type of person. These type of people, you need to be desensitized because you already know what it's like. You've already got enough doses of this type of behavior. You shouldn't need any more. You should have learned from this already. Okay? And if you feel like you haven't and you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, it's time for you to slow down and pay attention to the patterns of the past. Pay attention to the patterns of the past, because they mean a lot to your future and to your present time. This is what you've been used to, this right here. Being trapped in heartbreak and wanting another option but not feeling like you have one. Being trapped in heartbreak, being trapped in confusion and someone with an addictive personality. And addictions don't always have to be a substance. Of course, it could be. But addictions can also be the addiction of manipulation. The addiction of trying to always want to be controlling someone. Like, that could be an addictive personality. The addiction to cheating on people that they're with. An addiction to, it could be an addiction to sex. An addiction to some type of adrenaline rush from whatever it is. Just because adrenaline can be addictive for certain people. Like whatever, because adrenaline makes you feel good. It makes you feel powerful, strong. Like you could do anything. So people can simply be addicted to feeling good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the things that make them feel good are good things to do. Okay? That's what Spirit is telling me here with this one. I keep hearing you had enough doses of this allergen. You've had enough doses. It's like you're still allergic. You're still allergic to these type of people. You're still allergic to them, yeah. But you got to know how to deal with it now. See, the allergy shots help you to deal with the allergic reaction from pollen, from dirt, dust, pet, dander, all that stuff, food allergies, if that's the case. I mean, you know, under certain circumstances. So you had enough doses now. Now you could tolerate knowing that the person's not good for you. Because when you like somebody, it's hard to tolerate yourself because you kind of like make excuses for someone because you want to be with them, but you shouldn't, because they ain't no good for you, right? We all do it. We've all done it. Okay, we've all done it. It's all right. It's no target. Okay. I'm not targeting you, but I want you to see you. I want you to see you so you can heal you. Okay? This is a part of us that we struggle with, and we've struggled with it. Okay? This is just something that's here. Not just you, me too. You know, just let me put that out there. You want the best for a situation. You want it to work out, but it don't always work out. Sometimes it get real ugly in a lot of different ways. And Spirit is saying you're still allergic. Pay attention to the allergic reactions that you get from somebody that's skeevy, from somebody that's not really for you, but putting on the light and acting like they all motherfucking bright. Oh, excuse me. You know, I don't like cursing on my channel too much, but it came out because, you know, sometimes pop out. So just, you know, okay. But they could just be darkness and they put up a front, okay? Be careful of people that put up this front, okay? Be careful, because people be putting it on. What's that song? I put on from my city, on from my, I put on. That's old, but I just heard that in my head. But yeah, people will put on. People will put on to get you right where they want you, and then try to, like, take you out. Like, straight up. Try to take you out. And I mean, there's no real reason for it. It's just about this like false power that they be looking for, because they can't find power within themselves. So they have to take the power from other people. That's what I'm seeing here, y'all. Like, pay attention to those alarms that go off, letting you know that you're allergic to them, to these people. You know, still meet people, still get to know people, but once those alarms go off, your nose start itching. Maybe your nose won't itch, but whatever your alarms are, everybody has their own alarm system, okay, to detect bullshit. Okay. You guys ever heard, you guys ever heard, what, I don't know, it's like people making, somebody will make a joke. I don't know. I can't remember exactly where I've heard it from. But you know, they call me like, bullshit. I don't know. That's funny. I don't know why that's funny to me right now. But it is. It's funny. Like, I don't know where I've heard it. But I know I've seen it before. But it's funny. Because people do really be full of it. Like, they be full of it. Full of it. And then really trying to get people. Like, that is the whole, like, their whole meaning for their life. Is to try to trap people into their web of lies. And they live like that until the end of their life. They will continue on just like that. Like, oh my gosh, that's like a crazy thing to actually really like pay attention to and see. Like, once you start looking at life like that and see that sometimes people just don't change, it makes you look at things differently. Because as an empath, you know, a lot of you are empaths as well. You'll be really trying to like look for the good stuff in people, which is a good quality. I still think is a good quality to have. But then once they show you themselves, okay, and once you see that they're assholeing, okay, once you see that they're assholeing, let them be right over there in assholia. Okay, let them stay there. That's where they want to live. Okay, that's what their ID says. Their driver's license say they from assholia. So let them be over there, okay? Because we're not visiting them, all right? That's just it. That's just it. All right, so I hope this message resonated with you, all right? I hope it helped you in some type of way, okay? However that may be. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Support us, you know, me and Spirit, we here for you, all right? And thank you for being here. Again, always remember that God is with you and the magic is too, because you are magic. Bye.